Alright, 19:04 p.m. It is Friday night. Should have been at the gym. I decided to read instead because I have these were overdue that I'm going to cover. So, first we have Clive Barker's Next Testament Omnibus from 2019. This is really cool. Soft cover, cheap as hell on Amazon too. This is a library copy because library barcode and shit. So, yeah, it's only $20. I'm getting it next month hopefully. Because this was so good. So good. Couldn't believe how amazing this was. So, here are my thoughts about this omnibus. And this is a small one compared to the others. Other omnibuses are usually double, triple, or even quadruple feature. Quadruple the size of this. So you have intros from Doug Jones and Liam Sharp. Liam is cool as hell. So, my thoughts. A line popped in my head as I started reading. I'd rank this up there with Moon Shadow. Let's see if that's true. Because, as you know, I've covered Moon Shadow on the channel, and it was really good stuff. I do love the opening essays from Doug and Liam. I know Liam. I've talked with him on a few occasions on Twitter. He's cool. Damn shame he left, though, because of transphobic cunts. Yeah. He is transgendered nephew, and all the negativity on Twitter pushed him to leave the site, so bummer. But I did enjoy our talks. They were really nice. Dude, Wick is an intense god. I like him already. The palette choices for Wick truly make him unique in design. It does harken back to Moon Shadow in tone and layout, I guess. I love the quotes, too. Yeah, each volume of this has quotes from different people, authors and comedians, which really fit the bill well. Let's see. Julian Huxley's quote is one of my favorites. God is beginning to resemble not a ruler, but the last fading smile of a cosmic Cheshire cat. Go away. Yeah, that's some brutal shit, man. But I love Wick's overall attitude. It's nice. To me, he's a bewildering Van Gogh come to life. And this quote is so good. I am God. This is not fiction. You will believe. Yeah. And the quotes, so you have your chapter titles and your quotes right under the titles. Or at the bottom of the page, depending on where it's set up. The fact that Wick was around during the Bible days and dispelling what really happened does shine a light on things. His personality is playful, yet fearfully vigor. Yeah. Julian Demon's fanatic persona is wild. Not sure what to make of his son and daughter-in-law yet. Wick's pyramid is beautiful too. I love Wick at the dinner party. Absolutely cool. He's calling people on their shit left and right. I do the same motherfucking thing. Always. And this is really different for Clive Barker. Because usually he's known for Pinhead and all that other shit, but this is really cool. And his line about you will believe, best fucking line ever. When Clive sets out to make a new character, he really makes it effectively spellbinding in the best and worst ways possible. Dude, Wick killing everyone but Julian, Tristan, and Elspeth was magnificent. Younger me would have been terrified by this, but now, shit, I love it. All hail Wick. Yeah, Wick is my favorite god. Damn, Skippy. I am anxious to find out his brother's true names too and what they can do. Fuck, Wick broke down all the planes too. Could also say the planes are a callback to 9/11. So Wick's in search of New Rome. I wonder where it'll be. Also nice how he took out cell phones too. So he's already creating mass isolationism and cutting everybody off, which is beautiful and just fucking wild. And I love that aspect. But yeah, the spreads for these, absolutely gorgeous shit. I can't get enough. But if you don't like Clive Barker, you won't have a good time with this book. But if you do, you will appreciate his work and everybody else involved. I'd honestly enjoy a break from social media as a whole. It's become so corrupt from its original genesis. Wick loves the idea of heroin and its addicts. Tristan and Elspeth run into crazed Father Sam, who tries to kill them. Wick is holding a questionnaire at Union Square in San Francisco. Tristan killed Father Sam. Wick wiped out the entire Midwest. Fucking nuts, dude. Just absolutely. Wick takes Julian and pink-haired chick to Paris for an orgy. Tristan and Elspeth get rescued by Sue Ellen after the locust plague. Motherfucker. Stay. Oh, stop it. Hits. Only the trio get ambushed by some guy. I do love the contrast of pleasure and pain corresponding between Wick and Tristan's journeys. Sue Ellen died by the king's hand when Tristan and Elspeth blew up his house. Pretty wild. King was gonna rape all of them. Oh yeah. Fucking wild, man. Yeah, there's a lot of like just deadpan humor in this too, which is phenomenal. But I love how Wick just don't give a fuck. He's Old Testament God. He doesn't give a shit. And I like this shot here too. A lot of shots in here I enjoyed. I wanted to take shots of the whole book, but yeah, I'll just buy it. Let's see here. Wick is remaking the world in his image. Tristan and Elspeth find the names they're looking for. Wick, Flit, and Yuan. Phenomenal art and spreads throughout. Tristan and Elspeth prayed to Flit and Yuan, who took down Wick, preventing his apocalyptic dream come true. That's right, Julian's dead and the pink-haired chick disappeared. Elspeth's pregnant. Orgies are looking good. But I like this build-up in particular. This was a really good build-up. You have them captured while it's covering him in the orgy. Fucking amazing. And the orgy itself, like, that is a lot of line art. That's a lot of color. That's a lot of inking. God. And most of it's just copying and pasting, too, but that's a lot of work. Damn. Fucking wild. Does this rival Moon Shadow? Yeah, it does. It could even overtake it in some aspects. Same goes for Belai's body work, too. Talking about Inkei. Or Enki, however they pronounce his name. If I was a god released from slumber, I'd definitely be Wick. So many phenomenal quotes throughout that reflect the story's mood. The brutality isn't just blood-oriented, it's psychological too. Going back to the 2000s when I was heavily dissociated from reality, younger me would have had a mind break. Would this offend Bible thumpers and fanatics alike? You bet your sweet ass. Ooh, baby. That's the point, but also deconstructs Wick's powers, bringing him down to just being an angry middle child. I will also say I have been getting through comics a lot faster now. Yeah, this one took me 116 minutes to read, because I've been timing myself through Beanstack's app for the Summer Reading Challenge. Absolute monster spread here. I love it. Being an atheist, it's interesting seeing an interpretation of God through Wick, and I've seen so many versions over the years that each savior has varying appeal to me. Whether it's Pinhead or Sabrina Morningstar, I love what they bring to the table. Honestly, God's either dead or just not interested in the universe anymore. Could this work as a miniseries event? Yeah, it truly could, with all the boycotting and niggling shenanigans from religious conservatives who condemn everything that goes against their pearly beliefs. Pearl collection and shit. The ending definitely gave some mind break memories from watching Devilman Crybaby. Oh yeah. I could see Doug Jones playing Wick. Speaking of Doug, when I read the beginning of that, I thought it was Doug Bradley who wrote it. And I was like, oh, Doug Jones. I like him. He's liked a few of my tweets on occasion when I tag him for different things. Because he's the quintessential method actor for me. He really is. Also love how androgynous. I can also see Doug Jones playing Wick too. I love how androgynous, detached, uncaring, debaucherous, vile, cruel, childlike, immoral, and absolute Wick is. Like he just. Would this work animated or live action? Animated, you could do a lot more. Live action would be more challenging given the story. Because you'd have a bunch of people who wouldn't want to get involved. Because it would go against their religion and shit. I'd say this is peak comic book work for 2019, especially, or even the decade, possibly. Wick's MVP, Tristan and Elspeth, are underrated. Julian could have had more backstory. It's a fast-paced, spellbinding ride that you think will grant you esperance, but only delivers catabatic skirick throughout. Solid 11 out of 10. I might be buying sometime, but you already know I'm buying this bitch. Then you have your art gallery in the back, more essays, cover gallery. Cover gallery is phenomenal too. Absolutely love it. That's my favorite. But yeah, I had no idea what to expect going into this. Except it's Clive Barker, so it's going to be one of them rides. So, that is Next Testament Omnibus. On to the next one.